You've probably seen viral clips of a mysterious man, a figure who looks like a king behind a silver mask, or a commander standing against Saladin's army. This image has stirred great attention and debate in matters of religion and history. But few know that this silver-masked man was not just a legend from a film, but a real king in history. He ruled the Crusader kingdom, even while his body was being destroyed by leprosy, yet he stood proudly before enemy armies with a heart stronger than ordinary men. He was a king of shadows, bearing both the war of faith and the destiny of the Christian world on his shoulders. Greetings, I am Nindit Mo's Requiem, and in this video, I will introduce you to the Leper King, a ruler who held the throne of peace amid a time of religious war. Who was he really? Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, hit the bell, and subscribe. Now, let's begin. From Ridley Scott's film Kingdom of Heaven, which blends drama, war, history, and religion, based on the real story of Baldwin of Ibelin, a French blacksmith who traveled to the Holy Land after losing his wife. Seeking redemption and meaning, he arrived in Jerusalem and found a city torn by conflict. It was ruled by a great and mysterious man, King Baldwin IV, who suffered from leprosy since youth. If you ask which character in the film is the most memorable, it is not Baldwin the hero, but Baldwin, though not the main character. Every scene he appeared in was powerful. As a leader, he tried to maintain peace between Christians and Muslims. Behind the mask he wore to hide his diseased face, Baldwin was weak in body but strong in spirit and sharp in politics. He loved his people, sought coexistence, and made painful political decisions to protect Jerusalem. Despite his illness, seen as unclean and cursed, he was remembered as the most virtuous leader of the story. He was a king in the shadows, standing firm against both internal and external politics. One of his most famous quotes, spoken to Baldwin, was, "A king may move a man, but the soul is his own." Now, let's look at the real man in history. Baldwin IV was born around 1161 and reigned as king of Jerusalem from 1174 until his death in 1185. He was called the Leper King. Respected both by contemporaries and later historians, he ruled with determination and sacrifice even as leprosy ravaged his body. Though his strength failed, he kept the kingdom secure with skilled advisors and even defended it against the mighty Muslim leader Saladin. He showed signs of leprosy as a child, diagnosed clearly after he succeeded his father, King Amar IR, 1163 to 1174. Early in his reign, Baldwin was underage, so Count Raymond III of Tripoli acted as regent until Baldwin came of age in 1176. Baldwin attempted to invade Egypt but failed due to lack of noble support. Saladin then attacked, but Baldwin and his knights won a great victory at Montcassard in 1177. This triumph brought him fame, though his illness worsened. By the 1180s, Baldwin was blind, unable to walk or use his hands. Still, he insisted on ruling. He arranged marriages for his sister Sibylla to secure succession, but court politics turned chaotic. Factions formed, rivalries deepened, and even as his body failed, Baldwin struggled to control the kingdom. In 1183, he deposed Sibylla's husband Guy of Lusignan as heir and crowned his young nephew Baldwin V as co-king. Baldwin continued to resist Saladin. He had himself carried into battle on a litter to inspire his men. In 1177 at Montcassard, he led the army to a miraculous victory against overwhelming odds, showing that even a dying king could defy fate. But by 1185, Baldwin was near death. Knowing the end was close, he appointed Raymond of Tripoli as regent for Baldwin V. He died in March or May 1185 at about 24 years old. He was buried in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, near his father. After his death, the kingdom quickly declined. Baldwin V died the next year. Sibylla and Guy of Lusignan took the throne, and in 1187 Saladin crushed the Crusaders at the Battle of Atin, retaking Jerusalem. Though his reign was short, Baldwin IV is remembered as a tragic yet noble king. Despite leprosy, he ruled with courage, wisdom, and a vision of peace. His life proved that true leadership is not in physical strength, but in strength of spirit. In summary, the history differs from film. The movie focuses on Baldwin, while history remembers Baldwin as the true heart of Jerusalem's last stand. He fought illness, politics, and Saladin, and though he could not save the kingdom, his bravery left an enduring legacy as the Leper King who never surrendered. So, what do you think of the story? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please be respectful. This video does not aim to insult any religion, but to share history. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support more videos. See you in the next one.